I'm happy I bought
goddamn
it.
Senate.
Hey everyone, welcome to the patch.
Bickering
We are mid-argument about this
The
keyboard.
weird thing is you two were arguing there. About 10 seconds before that, we were arguing.
Yeah, we were intensely arguing.
And now we're all friends for the next 60 minutes.
Nope.
Yes,
Nope.
solid.
All right, good game.
Yeah.
All right, nobody wants to do with me. Fuck off, dickheads.
So here we are, talk about games again this week. It's Gus, Burnie, Gavin.
Hello.
Yeah, I think some of the big jets go close to 600 miles an hour.
Cool.
Didn't some planes go faster than sound?
The Concorde did.
Yeah.
But it had a big problem. In that one time when it went to take off, it didn't. And it went into a hotel. It flipped over. It had a thing where like a piece of tire from another plane was on the runway.
Like flicked up in the tire into the engine.
Into the engine. Yeah.
And that somehow
Did it
caused the engine to somehow go faster. And then when it went to take off, it went up and it did a full backflip essentially, and then slammed into.
Fast cars do that sometimes.
Yeah.
They just get sick of the road.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yep.
You know, somebody told me who works on elevators. You know, people have a fear of dropping in an elevator. That's what they always show in movies. He told me it's actually the way most elevators are designed. It's a bigger concern that the DC motor that runs it will just start to do runoff, where it can't stop and it slams into the top of the elevator shaft.
So everyone just hits the roof.
Or will bust through the roof and like land sideways on the roof. The whole car goes up through and lands.
I've seen out of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah, except it doesn't keep going.
And nobody gets a chocolate factory at the end of it. They just get a concussion.
They should put a load of bags of chocolate on the rooftops.
just in case. So everyone feels good about it.
So one of the big gaming news things that came out today was that John Carmack has joined Oculus Rift.
That's really interesting.
He's as the CTO?
Yes.
But he's still
Chief
involved
Technology
with id.
Officer.
Have any of us...
He put out on his own Twitter, he said, my time is dedicated to Oculus Rift, id, and Armadillo Aerospace. He's got the space company, too.
Right. So this means that Oculus Rift's going to be delayed even further now.
Oh, get out of here.
I mean, what's like the development time on an id title? 7 years?
I think we determined that Doom 2 to Doom 3 was 10 years.
Yeah. So Oculus Rift will be out in 5 or 6.
We determined that here on the patch, didn't we? Because we were figuring out how long it had been since Half-Life 2 came out.
But it works, though, now, doesn't it?
But the Oculus Rift?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now Carmack's involved.
Well, just ship it.
They're going to rewrite the engine.
Has anyone here actually used one? Yeah.
Nah.
No, but I almost used one at E3. So I almost have
You
a story
almost
to tell
used one?
I almost have a story to tell you.
Yeah.
I saw one once.
I saw it on a webpage, and I held it like this to my face. So it was almost the same thing.
I've been seeing Let's Plays with them, and obviously the game footage looks fine. It just looks like they have like a much smoother thing. But people always green screen themselves into the video. So in the bottom corner, there's just a dude like doing this. He's like, now we're gonna, and it's like the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
I don't know why people film themselves using it.
I don't know why anyone uses it.
Yeah.
But I don't know why people worry about how dumb you look using the Oculus Rift or any kind of VR, because you look dumb playing a video game no matter what.
Yeah, but you're just sitting there versus doing a Stevie Wonder while you're playing the fucking
But
game.
it must take getting used to that, because to do a 180, you don't turn your head all the way around, do you?
I guess you look to the edge.
You would look and it would like lean like this, so you just end up going like.
By the way, you also made playing a video game look better. You did this. Yeah, hey, I'm playing a video game, as opposed to this. It's like, I never want photos of me playing video games,
We should make
ever.
gaming masks that you put on when you're playing video games.
Yeah.
There's like a picture of your face smiling.
Yeah.
That way you can just have your stupid face on under it, and if anyone takes a picture of you, it just looks like you're sitting there smiling, having a good time.
I was watching Michael play a game that I'm not sure if we're allowed to mention, and he was just doing this, and I sit kind of behind him, so I see him from the side, and I just watched him go, and he like, he was like, oh. Mouth hanging open.
I feel like I have that problem. I drool all the time.
Michael has a lot of saliva, something I've noticed.
Yeah? I've never noticed that.
I can relate.
Gavin and I just got back from VidCon, and we were at many of those parties where it's just like, you go somewhere, and if it doesn't smell like an open sewer line, it's usually in a club or something, and they're just blasting music at you.
Yeah.
And then everyone's screaming over the top of it. I always feel like I'm spitting on people at those things, like, because I'm just like talking so forcefully.
I actually talk out of the side of my mouth at those things. It's like I talk like this, just to
like a mic.
spew that
I
way.
try not to look at the people. So if we're talking, I'll look down like this and talk like off to the side, so that I'm not spitting in your face.
And with a girl, it's actually a lot easier to talk to a girl.
Because you don't care, you just spit.
No, because you can kind of like get in like this right next to her head and just talk at her ear. With a guy, it's kind of weird.
It's a little weird, do you think?
It's fine. Do it.
Yeah, you want to go
like
cheek
From now on, whenever we have to talk, let's talk like that.
We were in a business meeting, so it's like, so what's your Q4 look like? I'll have to try that next time. Yeah, but I think that's the whole point of why they do it, is so that people will eventually get closer to one another.
Yeah,
you know?
they're trying to make everyone shag each other.
Also, if you've ever been in a like restaurant or a club where they don't play music, it's just the sound of people talking is more annoying than anything else. It's just this constant buzz.
Yeah. And then there's always those people who talk way louder than everyone else. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh, I usually do that, and then the music stops, and I'm like,
Why do people
just
talk?
a rash.
Why do
or
people
something.
talk at that volume though? Like it's normal. It's bigger than it's louder than regular volume, but it's not maximum volume. Like nobody ever talks screaming at the top of their lungs. Like why do they just decide to talk slightly louder but not that much louder?
You adjust.
It's loud enough to get your point across.
Not really though.
Not really?
No, you have to get right in there.
Oh.
You get in the ear.
I guess like to try to save your own voice so you don't like
Yeah.
lose it. You don't shout yourself raw. I don't know why you're talking about that. I guess we're talking about batteries. Reminds me that at PAX Australia that they had Energizer had a booth there, and that guy dressed up as the Energizer battery who kept trying to photobomb our fucking pictures.
You were so mad at that dude.
I was so mad because we had to keep retaking pictures. Like people were waiting in line a long time, and this fucking asshole keeps coming by trying to get in our pictures.
Okay.
Someone was dressed as a battery.
Yeah, because there was there's an Energizer booth, like a little down the way.
Why weren't they dressed as a bunny?
Maybe different marketing in Australia.
I don't know. In Australia, do you think they have the bunny?
Probably not.
What
the
is
fucking Energizer dingo.
They might.
Wait, you have the Energizer bunny.
Right. What do you have?
Duracell bunny.
What?
There's no Duracell bunny.
That's what the bunny is. It's for Duracell batteries.
In the UK, the mascot for Duracell is a bunny.
Yeah, and it's like bunnies racing, and then the bunny without the Duracell one just collapses, and it's like.
Oh, in America, it's the Energizer bunny has a drum, like it's like a little drum, it's like a wind-up toy, and he never stops moving because he always has an Energizing battery.
He keeps
in him.
going and going.
Do Duracell bunny.
I'll look up Duracell bunny right here.
I can't fucking show it.
Look it up on that thing.
Oh yeah, duh. Energizer.
You know, they might not have a bunny to represent. Wow, yeah, there's a Duracell bunny. What the fuck is that?
So the Energizer bunny copied the Duracell bunny.
How do you know that it started in the UK first?
Because
You don't
UK
know
came
shit.
first.
Oh, bullshit.
We invented UK, and then you invented America.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why you cut to that.
Is that Yo Mary in there? They look like.
I'm trying to find it. My screen's all fucked up.
So that's the Energizer bunny you're looking at.
Yeah,
We all,
there.
we all
I've
know what
got
that
it
is.
finally. You can finally cut to me.
So that's the Duracell. That's the Energizer bunny.
Okay, I've never seen that before.
So I'm gonna look up the Duracell bunny.
You've lived in America for like 6 years. At
I don't
this
watch
point.
TV though.
They haven't had the Energizer bunny in a fucking 15 years probably.
Hey, this is Duracell bunny.
That's the
There it
Duracell
is,
bunny?
Yeah. Got a battery on his back and everything.
Oh, that's great.
That's a meerkat. There you go.
There.
Well, you're terrible at using a computer. I just want to
Do
point that
a,
out
do
to
a
you.
computer. There you go.
we go.
Duracell bunny.
It's the
Wow.
fucking, the resolution.
I wonder which one came first.
The resolution. He's like an old man. It's all the resolutions.
It's all the pixels. They're getting in the way.
They're blocking my Pokemons. There's also another one to get 3 people in a row who are all playing the same game, which was probably way easier when there was like 2 games out for the DS.
Yeah.
It's also easier once there's a big title that's launched. Like
You
when
could-
Animal Crossing came out, it was
Yeah.
everyone was playing.
I got it. with Animal
Pokemon
Crossing.
X and Y will be a huge one for that as well.
Yeah.
What is it? I might play my first Pokemon game on the DS.
I think
finally.
I'm going to play it.
Dude,
I'm gonna catch all the Pokemon.
You gonna? You gonna show people
See,
your
it's
Pokemon?
it's harder to jump into it now because there's so many Pokemon. When
What does that mean?
I first played Pokemon, I played Pokemon Yellow, and there was 151 Pokemon.
Okay.
Now there's like 500, 600, I don't know. I think
Well,
the
you
new
don't even
ones
know.
get-
There could be 1,000 Pokemons.
Yeah,
Why is that harder, or why is that worse?
because you got to know which ones were good and which
Yeah,
ones.
but we don't know. We're playing for the first time, so what
Yeah,
does it
but
matter?
there's so many of them. It's hard to keep track of what's good and what isn't.
150, by the way, is a lot of Pokemons.
Pokemon.
Pokemans. Pokemans.
Pokemon.
You look at like I mean, it's just like playing Borderlands. There's like millions of guns. You look at each individual one, you determine which one's better. It's the same thing.
You can't really do that though. You have to kind of decide whether you want to catch it first.
What do you mean?
To catch a Pokemon, you have to whack the hell out of it until it's almost dead.
You can only have one Pokemon or something?
No, you can,
you
have,
can
you
catch
can
them
get
all.
you can get all
Yeah.
of them.
So then what does it matter? You catch it, and then you figure it out.
Yeah, I guess it's more in
It's
terms
called
of
playing the fucking game.
it's more in terms of deciding which ones you're going to use in your party.
Why?
You
I
only have
thought you
six.
get them all of them.
You can't use all of them at the same time.
But you gotta catch 'em all.
You have a all right, we're done. Next.
No, you have a library of Pokemons, and you put them in. You catch a Pokemon and you put them in the thing, right? The
Yeah,
Pokedex.
you get a Poke Bucket and you just pour them all
It's
in.
a Pokedex. I know what it's called, right?
Poke bucket.
Poke. And you don't whack them. You've battled them. Like you see one out there. You're like, oh, I fuck Pokemon.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you go, I'm gonna fight you with this guy.
Yeah.
And then you battle.
Yeah.
And then you win that
But you get
Pokemon.
your guy to whack it. Or splash it, or burn it.
And then they pass out,
Or
right?
a bit of Psychic. Or if you're a Magikarp, you can just splash.
I gotta play this game, dude. I can't believe
I'm
never
totally
played
going to get laid less because of this.
Because of Pokemon?
I don't think I've ever publicly admitted to playing Pokemon in my
You know,
life.
actually, that's true. I don't know that I ever knew that you played Pokemon.
Played Pokemon Yellow.
You know, the guy...
I even had the bloody thing, in the back of the N64 controller, you could get like a shoe-looking thing, and then you put the game in that. I used to play Pokemon Yellow inside Pokemon Stadium on my TV using my N64.
Really?
Yeah.
That's badass, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Cause I know she's living fat. Her boyfriend's tall and he plays ball, so how am I gonna compete with that? Cause when it comes to playing basketball, I'm always last to be picked, and in some cases never picked at all. So I just lean up on the wall, or sit up in the bleachers with the rest of the girls who came to watch they man ball. Dag y'all, I never understood black, while the jocks get the fly girls, and me I get the hood rats. I tell them scat, skittles, kabobble, got hit with a bottle, been in the hospital for talking that mess. I confess it's a shame when you living in a city that's the size of a box.